Hello, my name is Morgan Perkins, and I am here with SalesMadeEZ. We're so excited for you all to join our webinar on our bold test. We know that this is part of our series that we've had of our bold test webinars, and we've learned a lot of information. So for you who are running bold tests, this is something that we hope has been beneficial to you. But to start off, we're going to introduce Zachary, who most of you talk to. His Zach Powers is our sales guy, and we're so grateful for him. And if you have any questions, always reach out to him. But then, truly, the one who's behind this all is Lauren Lowe, our CEO and founder of SalesMadeEZ, and he will be giving us our presentation today. So we're so excited to have you all here with us and can't wait to get started. Lauren, take it away.
Great. Thank you, Morgan. Appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get started. Again, my name is Lauren Lowe, and when I started SalesMadeEZ, I wanted to make running livestock sales simple, easy, and affordable. And for those that are not familiar with SalesMadeEZ, maybe you didn't see the first few webinars and you're just landing here today. SalesMadeEZ is online software to run your livestock sale. There's nothing to download, no upgrades to buy. It runs on any web-enabled device like your laptop, tablet, or smartphone. And you can manage and clerk your sale as well as live stream and accept online bids. And this works for production sales, consignment sales, and bold tests, and more. So like we talked about previously, there's really four main pain points, at least four main pain points with running a bold test: sending and collecting and processing consignment entries and payments, recording weights and creating publishing weight reports, which is what we're going to be talking about today. And then next time we'll talk about clerking and the sale and checking in bidders and running the auction block, as well as managing and communicating sale expenses. So again, this is what we're focused on today: recording weights, creating and publishing weight reports. And next month we will talk about running your sale, and that'll be really exciting. So let's go ahead and jump into the how to do this. So from our previous from our previous webinar, we set up our sale and we sent out our online entry form for consigners to submit their entries. So at this point, for this point in the webinar, we have received all the entries. The deadline's over. We've received all the entries, and we have had 64 bulls submitted into this bull test. So now, and you can see all those bulls like we talked about last time in managed lots, but now we're going to jump down to weight reports. So when you run a bull test, one of the key aspects of running a bull test is you weigh the bulls on a regular basis, and then you make reports available for your consigners and your buyers to see what's going on with the bulls, how well they're doing. And then if you have a sale, they're very interested in seeing how those weights and the various weights turn out. Not just the weights, but the reports of those weights. So today we're going to create a weight event. We're going to probably create 2 or 3 weight events, and we're going to create 2 or 3 weight reports. Okay, so the first thing we do, so we're at the beginning of our test. The bulls have been dropped off. They're at the feedlot. Now we're going to weigh all of the bulls, or the test station, or whatever you call it. So now we're going to add weights. So we call it a weight event, and we're going to call this first weight event on test weights. Okay, and the date for this weight event is October. This is the beginning of our bull test. This is October 21st, 2025. And we're going to click next. Okay, now here are all the bulls that have been, all 64 bulls entered into our bull test. Right now we haven't assigned any tags, bull test tags, to the bowls yet. So the BTID, bull test ID column is blank, and we haven't populated any weights yet for the bowls. Okay, so there are three ways, at least three ways to populate weights for your bull test. First way is you can enter their bull test ID and their weight and then click save. But we haven't entered any bull test IDs yet, so we can't use the quick entry method yet. We'll show you that on the next weight event. But anyway, the next thing you can do is you can click on one of these rows, and you can you can put in a tag as they come through the chute, and as you tag the bowls, you say, okay, here's 02R, ranch tag ID 02R for Cattle Creek Ranch. We're going to tag that bowl with tag number 1. And then you can also enter the weight. He's 700 pounds. And if for some reason you can also do other things here. You can remove the animal from the test if needed. You can also enter, if you're putting them in a particular pen, or you want to enter an electronic ID or make any notes, like if they have a health issue, you can document that. But we're just going to enter the bull test tag ID and the weight, and then we're off to the races. Okay, so that's the second way you can enter the weights. You just go in here and you click the next bowl, or if you need to search for the next bowl, you can go type in their ranch tag ID to filter it, if that, to make it easier to find that bull, that animal in here. Okay, now the other method you can do is you can download a spreadsheet template. So you can take a spreadsheet template here. Okay, now we can see, we'll enable editing here. You can see that I've already entered this first one when I did it on that on the inline entry form. But you can, so what you can do here is you can take this spreadsheet and you can populate the spreadsheet with all the weights. And I have already done that, so I'm going to just populate this, download or upload this spreadsheet here. So this will be our on-test weights. And we'll take our on-test weights, and we will, and just to show you, well, let's see, and then it just does a little validation, and then we click load results, and we click OK. Now all those weights are populated. So we've got the bull test ID, the weight, we already had the ranch ID, and we're good to go. So now once the weights have been uploaded, you can go back to weight reports, and you can create a weight report from this weight event. So we're going to call this on test weights, and the report date is October 21st. Okay, and then we're going to choose a recent weight event. We've only had one weight event, and it is the on-test weights that we just uploaded, the weights that we just uploaded. And we're going to click Create. Okay, now this weight report, these are the default columns for the weight report, but you can go in and you can select the columns that you want to view. So we're going to add some columns here. We're going to, we've got the ranch name already. We've got ranch location. Let's add breed. We'll add the items that we know about from this first weight event. So at this point, maybe when the consignor submitted their entries, they didn't know the registration numbers yet, so we'll add those later. We will, you know, and as the as the bowl test progresses, then you'll get more information that will allow you to add more columns as we go. So now we've got, let's add breed. We've got the ranch ID. We've got the bowl test ID, and we've got on test weights. Let's add a note. We're going to add note 2 here. And then we can take this and put it in the order that we want. So we want ranch name, ranch location. Let's put breed up here. Ranch ID, bowl test ID, on test weight, and note 2. Let's click save. And that's the way, then our report looks like this. Looks like we don't have a ranch location in our data, but that's okay. We'll add that later. Then we're gonna, we're gonna sort this by ranch name, and then we're gonna save the sort order. And actually, we're gonna also, we're gonna put the bowl test ID. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna put put the bowl test ID. So it's sorted by ranch and then bowl test ID. And now we can publish the report. So for this first report, now you can publish it now, or you can have it you can make it publish on a future date. We're just going to make it publish now. It can be visible to everyone. It can be visible only to consigners when they're logged in, or it can be visible to just me or those that have rights to the weight reports page. So we're going to click, for this one, we're going to click consigners only, and I'll show you why in just a second. We're going to click next. And and now we're going to go back to our cell management page. We're going to click on the sale page here. And we can see that on test weights that we just published is visible only to consigners. And so once a consigner logs in, they can see it. Now they can click on this report. And the reason why I made this visible only to consigners is I included some treatment notes for when these animals came through the chute. For example, this particular bull was treated on his left front foot on October 20th, and this one was treated for a neck abscess on October 20th. So you can decide if or not you want those treatments to be visible, or make this only visible to your consigners, and you can make another report visible to everyone. Okay, so let's go back. Let's make another report here. We're going to upload some more weights. We're going to go back to our weight reports. Now, every bull test is different. Some bull tests just do a couple of weight events, maybe midway through the test and at the end. Some bull tests do it monthly, so they'll have 4 or 5 weight reports. They'll have a on test, first quarter, mid test, third quarter, and then a final. So they'll have 5 reports. For the example of this webinar, we're just going to do 3. We're going to do 3 weight events and 3 reports. But you can do as many as you want. So let's add the next weight event. This is going to be our mid-test weights. And the date we're going to put in here is December 16th. And we are going to, now let me show you how quick entry works. So this is really handy. You can you can actually do this on your smartphone next to the chute, but you can basically come in here and you can type in bull test, as they come in. They don't always come in this order, but you can type in whatever bull test ID is in the chute. In this case, we'll type in bull test ID 1, and we're going to type in a weight. And you can say that the bull test ID or this particular animal, this is probably off the chart. This is more for the end, but let's do something a little more reasonable. We'll put in bull test ID. He weighs 1,000 pounds, and we can say since the last time we weighed him, he gained 13 pounds. So he gained 0.23 pounds per day. Let's make it a little more reasonable. Let's go 1,100. Okay, so this bull gained 113 pounds since the last time we weighed him, and it tells you he gained 2 pounds per day, and we have 63 weights remaining. Now, if for some reason he had lost weight, and let's say we put it in at 900, we could click save here, and we could say, oops, this one lost 87 pounds since the last time we weighed him. And that's an alert to you that he might be sick. So we can come in here and we can make it, we can go ahead and enter all of these. You can do it on your phone, you can do it into your computer as the animals are weighed, or as they come through the chute. So now let's go back. You can also do inline weights. You can click on a row and then enter the weight there. Now we're going to do a spreadsheet. We're going to do a spreadsheet again. And let's see here. We're going to download this. We're going to upload a spreadsheet with the weights already in it. And I'm going to show you in just a second what this spreadsheet looks like. I've added a few more details to it. And now we're going to click submit. It passed validation. We're going to load the results. 64 weights updated. And all of the weights, and we also added the ranch name and a few other details. Let me just show you what the spreadsheet looks like. Okay, so we added a few more details when we uploaded this spreadsheet. We added what's called the index group. We added the animal name, the tattoo, the date of birth, it was already there, the birth weight, the weaning weight, and weaning weight date. Now, let's talk about index group for a second here. So when you populate the index group column, then all of the animals, all of the bulls that have that same name will be indexed against each other. So I'm just going to sort this. So all of these animals, all of these bulls right here will be indexed against each other. That means if they have an index greater than 1, then they're outperforming the average bull in that group if the index is evenly at 1, then it is right at the average, and if it is less than 1, then it is not performing as well as the other members in that group. So we've put all of the junior Angus growth bulls that we want indexed together. We've just given them the same name. We've also have junior Angus low birth weight. Those will all be indexed against each other. We've got junior composites, junior Hereford, junior red Angus, and we have a group, an indexed group called seniors. So you can customize, you can index them any way you want. If you don't provide an index name, it will just index all of the animals against each other as one group average, but you can, however it is you organize your index groups for your bull test, you just need to give them the same name for all the animals in that group. So that's the main difference about what we did here. So now we're going to create a weight report for this weight event. So we're going to create another weight report. We're going to call this mid-test weights. The date for this is going to be December 16th. And we're going to choose the recent weight event. So that's the mid-test weights that we just uploaded. And we're going to choose an initial weight event, the first weight event, which was our on-test weights. So it's going to compare our mid-test weights against our on-test weights. It's going to tell us, we can have it tell us what the gains were, average daily gains, and so forth. So we're going to create this report. And we've got our weight report columns. And so we define every single one of these columns. The ADG column is the average daily gain. We tell you how these are calculated: recent weight minus initial weight divided by recent weight date minus initial weigh date. It goes through all of these, especially this is probably one of the more complicated columns, the yearling weight, adjusted yearling weight, which is, we tell you what the calculation is: the recent weight minus the weaning weight actual divided by the recent weigh date minus the weaning weight date times 160 plus the weaning weight date provided by the breed association. So all of these are defined. You can see how these work, but we're going to go back to our report. And the nice thing, now you may say, hey, I've got my spreadsheet template that I use to put these reports together, and that's great. As you may know, some of those spreadsheet templates are, you have to order all of the rows together. You need to put all of the animals you're wanting to put into an index group. You need to order those together. You need to take the average of those groups and then use that to calculate the yearling weight numbers. It's totally doable. It's a little bit more. It's more complicated. Using SalesMadeEZ is so much easier. You don't have the angst of trying to put that report together. You just simply select the columns, and SalesMadeEZ does all the hard work for you. Okay, so we're going to create, in this weight report, we're going to add the index group that I showed you earlier. We're going to add the date of birth. We're going to add the registration number. And I can't wait to show you how the registration number works on the reports. We've got the ranch name already. We're going to add a contact name for the consigner. We're going to add the gain. We're going to add the WDA, weight per day average, and we're going to add the ADG ratio group average. So we're going to take all of the bulls in that index group, and we're going to take the average daily gain ratio for all those animals. We're going to add this to our report, and we're going to add the average daily gain ratio as well. We're going to add the weaning weight, adjusted weaning weight. We're going to add the adjusted yearling weight, and we're going to add the yearling weight ratio, and then we're going to add a note. All right, now we're just going to order these columns real quick. We're going to take the index group, and we're going to put this at the top. We're going to take the breed, slide that to just after the index group. We're going to take the date of birth next. We're going to take the registration number. And once you do this, I'll show you in just a second, for the subsequent reports, you can just copy all of these columns that you've already selected from a previous report, and it makes it really easy. We've got the ranch name. We're going to put a contact in here. Got our ranch location. We're going to put our ranch ID, bull test ID. We've got our on-test weights, our mid-test weights. We're going to show the gain, the weight per day average. We've got our average daily gain ratio, average daily gain, okay, weaning weight, 365, yearling weight ratio, cell index or bull test index, and then our note. We're going to click save. Okay, now this is informing us that we don't have, we will see this on the next report, but we don't have the weaning weights or the we don't have the weaning weight actual, weaning weight date, or the weaning weight 205 adjusted weights for these animals, and so until those get added, we won't see them. But we'll add that on the next weight event. And I'm going to click. I'm going to do this by index group. I'm going to sort this by index group, and then by ranch name, and then by bull test ID. And then I'm going to save the column sort order. I'm going to publish the report for everyone, and that's all there is to it. So now we're going to go out. These reports show up automatically on your cell page, and this is visible for everyone. They can come to the report, they open it. Now um, they can see the report. These columns are not populated yet because we're not going to add the yearling weaning weight data until the next weight event. But let me just show you how cool this is. You can come in here. All these registration numbers are hyperlinked so that you can click on this hyperlink. It's an Angus. This is the way Angus does it. It populates the registration number. You click search, and then you can see all the current EPDs for that particular animal. And this works for, let's find this is Balancer. Balancer loads directly. And so your buyers can simply, as they look at these animals and say, that's a really good one, I wonder what the EPDs are on it, or the most recent EPDs, they can just click on the registration number and see it for those animals. Really, really cool feature. Okay, now let's go back and let's add one final weight report. We're going to add our final weights for our bull test. Our bull test is over. Okay, and again, we could do a quick entry on these. Again, as the bulls come through the chute, you could have somebody on their phone or on their laptop connect to the internet and just type in the weight. So again, just to show that example one more time, so just how easy that is, we just come in here, 1325. This one has gained 100 pounds. The next one, bull number 2, 1105. He's had a gain. Now we've got 62 bulls remaining. And the third one, he gained, or his weight was 1115. Click save. And again, you can look at these and see how well they're gaining and what they've been able to accomplish since the last time they were weighed. But we're going to go ahead and upload another spreadsheet that I've already populated just to save time here. Okay, we're going to put in final weights. Click submit. We're going to load it. Looks good, pass validation. Got all of our information here. Now let's create our weight report from this weight event. And this is going to be super easy because we're going to just call this final weights. And we're going to, this will be February 10th. We're going to pick our recent weight event, which is our final weights, and we're going to pick the event, the original event to compare it against, which is our on-test weights. And here it says use columns from a previous report. We're going to use the same ones that were on the mid-test weights. I'm going to click create, and it has everything in there that we were missing previously. And now we're going to do this by index group, and we're going to do the bull test index. We're going to sort it so that the highest number's first, so people can see the best performing bulls in the index group. We're going to save the column sort order, and we're going to publish the report to everyone. And now this shows up on our sell page. And in this report, we also included our the video links to the bulls in this cell, which are now showing up. And so those can all be seen, so that your buyers can come in here and see what the bulls look like. But now we're gonna look at our final weights here. And we have also in this latest data, I put a note in here. We indicated that some of these bulls are qualified for the sale, some of them are out, and we have put all the sale qualified animals in here and then the outs as well. So, and also they're linked to the registration number, and it makes it really easy. So let's just recap um, how SalesMadeEZ makes running these collecting weights and running reports super easy. So the main thing is you can enter the weights in with your phone, on your laptop through a spreadsheet template, and upload those weights into SalesMadeEZ. So if your bull test or test station personnel, you can give them rights to entering that data into using their phone, or if you want to send them the spreadsheet template and say populate this as you go, or if you want to give them a printout of that spreadsheet template, they can populate that, and then that can all be uploaded later. It makes it super easy. And then just the publishing of the weight reports, creating the weight reports at the click of a mouse instead of having to manipulate spreadsheet templates. And then the other thing is when if you were to make a mistake on, say, a spreadsheet template, and you had emailed out all those spreadsheet templates or a PDF version of that template, and somebody points out a mistake, then you have to redo all the data, and then you need to send them out again. Whereas with SalesMadeEZ, if you fat fingered a weight and you just need to just update that weight into SalesMadeEZ, which is really easy to do like we showed you, then this is immediately available for everyone, and the correction is already out there. So it makes it super easy to use. So that pretty much summarizes putting in weights and creating weight reports into SalesMadeEZ. Just as a reminder, SalesMadeEZ is really economically priced. It's only for management and clerking, it's only $5 per lot. If you want to add online, if you want to broadcast your sale and do live online bidding, then that's only $5 more per lot. And if you have more than 200 lots in your sale, then it's only $1 per lot above those 200 lots. It's super easy. We'll help you. We give you lots of instruction, our support pages. You can always call us or ask us questions if you have any. We'll do everything we can to help you run it yourself, but if you need some help running it, running your sale, we can do that for $695 plus travel. Morgan, that pretty much concludes our weights and weight reports for bull tests. We look forward to the next one next month on how to run your sale with SalesMadeEZ. Do we have any questions, or was that all clear?
I think that was good.
Okay, great. Well, thank you, and happy sales.
See ya.